Yo, Dallas here, back with another video. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in, all that good shit. Now today, I come to you guys with a little bit of a heavy heart, man. As many of you guys know, I am from Dallas. That is my city. That is where I was born and raised. That's the city that developed me and taught me the life lessons that have helped me to become the man that I am today. And to see us on the news for the kind of negative shit that's going down, it's just heartbreaking, because there's a lot of good people in the city of Dallas, and there's a lot of people that don't feel the same way, that don't have the same hatred for human life. And it's hard to swallow, the fact that people are walking around and gunning down other human beings, really for very little reason, and I don't know, I didn't really want to address this too heavily. I don't want to get too deep on you guys. I don't want to make this a political statement, but being that I'm from this city, and I live in this community, and my father and my brother and my family, and there's lots of people and friends, and I'm deep into this city, and I'm proud and happy to come from this environment, and to have our sort of reputation tarnished by the actions of a few people. Like I said, it's upsetting, it's disheartening, it's heartbreaking. My thoughts and prayers are out there with the police officers and with their families that have been taken out. And at the same time, I do understand the level of frustration that people have. Let me just say this: unnecessarily killing any human being, no matter what their race, their background, their religious views, the color of their skin, the car that they drive, whatever profile issues that people address with, killing any person without just cause, that's a crime, and that's an issue, and I have problems with that, and that goes for police officers killing innocent people, gunning them down, murdering them in the streets. I'm not okay with that either. And so I understand the frustration that we have in this community, and that's going across the whole country, but you can't answer violence with more violence, because what ends up happening is people turn their ears off, and they close their minds, and they close their hearts, and they're not hearing anything that you have to say. And without communication, nothing will ever be resolved. We will continue to have these types of issues throughout the rest of our existence on this planet, until we can come to a realization that fighting violence with violence is not the right answer. I understand being frustrated. I've had my limits tested on many occasions, but you try to use your words. You try to sit down and communicate in an open-minded fashion, and this applies to both sides of the fence. Us as the people and them as the police officer, or as the government agencies. They need to come to the table with an open mind as well, but gunning down police officers is not going to help them understand where we're coming from, bro. What happens now is, the next time I'm driving through the city and I see those blue lights come on, do you think I'm going to be at ease? Do you think that I'm going to feel like, hey, I must have been speeding, it's just a quick little minor traffic violation. I got my paperwork in order. I'm not doing anything wrong. No big deal. I'll just give him my information. He'll write me a ticket, or maybe he'll let me slide, this time, and we'll go about our day. Do you think that's how it's going to happen now? If you do, then, something's wrong with you. When you start gunning down cops, now you just made it more stressful for everybody, and you've just increased the odds that these types of things are going to continue to happen. Because now when I get pulled over, I'm a little bit nervous. Now I don't know if I go to my glove box to get my paperwork, does that mean the officer's going to pull out a gun and start shooting at me? And from the officer's side of it, they have a dangerous job, man. And do you think when they walk up to a car that they just pulled over, do you think they're going to think about this as a routine traffic stop? And, they're looking for illegal paperwork, or, not having your license, or not having your insurance up to date, or your inspection. They ain't worried about that. Their first initial reaction is going to be, I hope this dude doesn't fucking do anything crazy, because I might have to shoot him. They're on edge. So if they're on edge and I'm on edge, where's the communication? Where's the humanity? Where's the reasoning with that? There's not going to be much of that, And so you're just setting it up for more and more of these types of incidents to happen all across the country, you know. And that's not the way to do things, guys. And I know that people understand that, but you know, we have to figure out a way to communicate. And you know, we need some more leadership. We need people with voices that matter in our community speaking up against this violence on both sides, you know. And there needs to be an understanding that we're on the same side. The police officers, they want justice. They want people to be able to walk around you know, freely without worrying too much about their own safety. But we got to give them something. You know, they can't just walk around and do something for us and then we're going around killing cops. You know, this is not going to work. So you know, this whole thing's been upsetting to me, and I know a lot of people are feeling kind of upset about this whole scenario. And I just want to say to my city, to my people in Dallas, to my brother, to my family, to everybody, you know, Dallas, we're going to be strong. We're going to stay strong. And this incident isn't going to hold us back or define us as a community. You know, there's a lot of great people still in the city, and we're definitely not going to let something like this define us for, you know, the rest of our lives. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for letting me rant a little bit. You know, I tried not to say anything too crazy, but you know, some of this stuff has to be said, man, and I'm just getting frustrated and I'm fed up with turning on the news and constantly seeing murders, deaths, robbery, you know, felony this, felony that. You know, it's just upsetting, man. I'm just getting frustrated with it, and I feel like I needed to voice my opinion, and this is my outlet. So thank you guys for giving me a few minutes of your day. You know, I appreciate that, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. And make sure you tell somebody, if you love somebody, make sure you tell them, man, because you never know. You know, today might be it. So I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out.
This is the future of armed conflict. Enemy. Step up if you want to get burnt.